one time. You make me happy.
Love you, buddy.
Hey, you get off my cloud. All that negativity ain't gonna be bringing me down. Just keeping positive's a motto to the end. Hand out the window on the highway, riding the wind. Yep. Got scrappy in that old Kentucky playpen. When looking back now, I'm left wondering where them days went. Away went for sure, yeah, they spin. When they hates when I'm waving with that Honolulu hang 10. I'm just doing what I want. Mountains there to climb on. Sometimes you make it, sometimes you dive on. The prize must be what you keep your eyes on. A focused mind like I studied under masters up in Taiwan. Let that truth hit you. Tunes get jujitsu. Don't bitch, dude. You lace them up if that shoe fits you. We with you. Man, sometimes you gotta fix you. But no excuses, no din-dos. Man, just lay back and turn it up. Ray, word 'em up. Working on his farmer's tan underneath the burning sun. We gonna ride this cover wagon till its last wheel. Gotta love it when the music sounds just like the grass feels. Hey, you get off my cloud. All that negativity ain't gonna be bringing me down. Just keeping positive's a motto to the end. Hand out the window on the highway, riding the wind. Hey, you get off my cloud. All that negativity ain't gonna be bringing me down. Just keeping positive's a motto to the end. Hand out the window on the highway, riding the wind. Hey yo, Ray. 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 Hey yo, Ray.
What's up, Joe?
Hey yo, Ray.
How's everybody doing today? All right, let's go. Day 20. Day 20, people. Bro, was that not a banger last night? That was a fucking banger. AP dropped by. If you guys missed that, go watch it, man. AP delivered so many cold lines in that interview that it was insane. We had a little, me and Adonis Paul, we had a little chat about creativity yesterday, bro. How exciting was that? Bro, I was stoked. I was stoked all weekend. When I tried to schedule him, he said, yeah, bro, I'll pop in off of Lost Tejas. We'll talk a little bit. We'll chit chat. And I was like, okay, that's awesome. Let's do this. And I was really excited about that. So, I was like fucking pumped up. And so AP comes on, and there was a couple of really big takeaways. One of the big takeaways he said is like, when you make a cartoon of somebody, it kind of melts their ego away and it kind of shows them what they really look like. And I was like, wow, that's a big psychological trip right there. And I was like, holy shit, I never really thought about it like that. I just thought like we were having fun. And, I've been drawing cartoons of people for my whole damn life. I remember, well, first of all, let me say, hey, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Okay, back into the story. Okay, day 20, right? So I remember I was in engineering school, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm drawing, I'm taking notes. Now, if you don't know about engineering school, bro, I got to tell you something, okay? When you go into class, it's 55 minutes of pure copying the chalkboard or the marker board or whatever of what the teacher's doing. I mean, the professor has so many, they have so many marker boards that they scroll up and down a whole fresh board. And so then the one that they just did slides up and then you copy that while they're walking on the next. You're spending the whole time trying to copy down all these notes. 55 fucking minutes of just note copying. I mean, this is the real deal kind of school, okay? This ain't school like you're going to go and you're going to throw little spitballs at Alice up there in like the second row and try to flirt with her or some shit and then ace the midterm because it's stupid. Bro, this was some rigorous motherfucking shit, right? And so I'm sitting there copying, going crazy. And of course, this was in statics is like one of the hardest classes that I had. And dynamics was another one. Fluid mechanics was another one. But this professor, all the professors are really cool. Most of my professors are really awesome people. So I'm sitting there and I'm drawing and he's walking around, he's lecturing, and I'm just trying to like, copy down what he's writing. And then when he stops and he starts walking around, I start drawing a character. I'm drawing a character of him. And I say, I hate this stupid class. And he walks down and he walks around, he walks up behind me. I'd lost track of where he was. And he looks down and he puts his hand right on my notebook and then stops what he's talking about. And I look up at him like, nope. And he just smiles and then keeps walking. Bro, super nice guy, man. Super nice guy. He was like in his late 50s, early 60s. He was a structural engineer, and we were talking about statics. He had his PhD and all that stuff. And I'd go to his office hours, quite a few times after that, and he would joke with me about, oh, you doing any more cartoons of me? You doing any more characters of me? And he was very encouraging, man. He didn't take it like thin skin. He was like, wow, you know, cool about it. And he said, you know, you should start doing something for the newspaper. And so then after that, I made cartoons for the newspaper. I won a couple of awards. I didn't even, you know, think too much of it because I was too busy swimming upstream with trying to become an engineer. I didn't even know if I could do it. It was so much work, man. It was so much work from the morning to the night. So I would bang out the cartoons for the newspaper, you know, in an hour or two Thursday night so it could be printed on Friday. But it was a lot of fun. And, you know, I've been drawing cartoons of people my whole life. And so when AP said that, I thought, wow, it really is like a Black Mirror kind of thing that reflects the person to themselves. And so, you know, I've been thinking about that ever since he said it. And I was like, it's true. Well, you know, because the human psychology is one of my, you know, passions. I love to learn about what makes people tick and why are some people motherfuckers and assholes and other people are perpetual victims. So what the hell is going on with all that? So anyway, another really cool thing he said is like, you know, when you get into this public space, you never stick anything out there that you can't have grow back if it gets cut off. And so that made me think about a lizard, you know, how a lizard, you grab the lizard's tail and he can drop off and still escape and he grows a tail back. And you never want to put your head out there to get chopped off because you can't grow that back, right? And if you can grow that back, you're a fucking weirdo. Maybe you're a mutant or something, superhero. But so, you know, that really inspires me because, you know, I mean, I don't know what I should put out, what I shouldn't put out. I just kind of put out what I feel, what I go. And, you know, I try to be as authentic as possible. What you see is what you get. And I try to really, you know, rally the troops around that sense of authenticity so that you can be creative. And because that's my primary focal point is how do we get this creativity going? How do we make that happen? And, you know, you really got to respect AP. And, you know, he every day puts himself out there, puts out a package, entertains, puts himself up on the scale to be measured, to be mocked, and to be ridiculed. And he gets stronger and he grows quite a bit from that. So you got to respect a man like that. It doesn't matter if you like him, don't like him. You have to respect that. You have to respect what he does. You have to respect how easy he makes it look. So want a big shout out to Adonis Paul. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciated the conversation. I learned a lot. And so, you know, I know that when I'm learning something, that you guys are learning something, and that's what's important. That's what's valuable because we're really trying to, you know, put these gold nuggets of wisdom in there so that the people who have ears to hear and eyes to see can pick those up and make their lives better. Because we all want to make our lives better. That's what it's all about. I want to make my life better. I want to make my family's life better through creativity, through what I'm doing. I want to build a life that I'm excited about, that I'm adventuring on. I want that for you too. So AP, thank you. Thank you for coming on. And if you ever need me to jump by Lost Hay House, bro, I'll be there in a minute. I can't say that I won't get drunk on tequila because that'll probably happen. You probably have to let me stay over the night at one of them suites you got. But we'll have a blast, okay? So really appreciate that. Now, later on today, we're going to have the Bruvs Unite, okay? So we got that live coming up with the Bruvs, and King Mersh might even drop by. I'm really excited about that. You know, big fan of Mersh, Nightwave Radio, the ROTC guys, everybody in that environment, everybody in that sphere, Mersh in particular. You know, we've had a lot of late night conversations, you know, me and Mersh, but he doesn't know it. I was just watching Nightwave, you know, and every once in a while he would get philosophical, and that's when just when I needed it. You know what I'm saying? Just when I needed it, and it would kind of pull me out of my little rut. Because, you know, we all like to get in a little ditch. You know, I'm no exception. You know, Mersh has put a couple compliments on me, saying I'm a good fella and all this and that. But, you know, I have my hard days. I have my depression. The thing about happiness is, you know, it's a choice. It really is a choice. And it's a lot easier to be happy when things are going right in your life and you're kind of structuring your life so that they do go right. It's really difficult to be happy when you're fucking at the bottom of, you know, a 6-foot ditch on the side of the road that you just drove your whole entire life off of into the ditch, you know. But that's where it starts. It starts with that seed of a choice. And so I would encourage you guys to, you know, make that decision, make that choice, and choose to be happy, and then put in your genuine desire and change your life into that direction. That's the whole point of these 30-day challenges, to help you, to help me. You know, I'm doing the 30-day challenge. And of course, every time I say the 30-day challenge, like we're doing the landscapes, touch grass, get out there. I got a banger of a 30-day challenge coming up. I got a banger of one. It's going to be awesome. But the 30-day challenge for me is really to produce these videos. Is really to stream. is really to put myself out there and try to grow as a public persona, you know, to try to talk better. You know, I still talk like a redneck or something like that. You know what I mean? I get all excited and I fumble my words. Or I don't know if you noticed yesterday, but when AP comes on, I'm all happy because I'm using the Zoom and he's like, hey, can we play a video? I'm like, oh shit, play a video. I don't know if I exactly got that down yet. And I didn't have it down. I played the video, there was no audio, and I fucked that up, you know? But hey, that's what comes with it. And, you know, we all learn, we all grow as we go. And we want to focus on the good things, the high quality things of the conversation, of the interview, of the experience, rather than, oh, Ray can't even play a damn video. Ray can't even play a link. No problem. Put that critical eye back in the hole, and then work on it for next time. That's what we're going to do. And so watch, you'll see in a week, we'll have that video thing flawless. It'll be no problem. You know, we'll get some more interviews. I got some more coming on, some more lined up. That might even surprise you. They surprised me a little bit, so I'm excited about that too. AP was one of the first big ones that really surprised me. So again, AP, appreciate it. Thank you. And then, like I said, we're gonna have Brubs Unite tonight. We're gonna have Mersh. Then on Friday, we're gonna have CK. We're gonna talk about some of the surf culture, how it changed in the 80s, and then he also wants to talk about some of the psychological things that he's encountered. You know, because he's a nurse. A public nurse in, I think it's like a correctional facility that's for cuckoo heads. you know, one flew over the cuckoo nest kind of people. Those really bizarro, crazy. So we're going to talk a little bit about that too. And we might get one or two people to pop by and jump in and join the conversation. But I'm looking forward to that. You know, I love these kind of conversations where you can learn something. I love these kind of conversations where you can take something from what we just talked about. It's entertaining, but you can take something and you can use it in your real life to help you to cope better, to understand better, to produce better, to get better. Whatever it is. Maybe you just want to have better donuts. You know, maybe you just want, you know, you're trying to freebase the cocaine and you want it uncut. So you got to learn how to negotiate with those Colombianos, you know. And you got to hablo español un poquito. You know, you got to get that going a little bit. So maybe that's what it is. But it's that excitement. It's that belief that it's possible for this to be an adventure. I didn't get left behind. My life isn't cooked yet. My last hurrah hasn't been written. My last chapter hasn't been written, you know. I said ridden as in ride a horse, written as in written. It sounds a lot alike, people. That's that redneck in me coming out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get after it. But I'm glad you're here. We got day 20 today. Fantastic. I already been out painting. It's a beautiful day out here in the high desert. We got a couple clouds in the sky. We got crystal clear blue skies. So I think the worst of the weather's behind us, and I'm excited about that. So I got out there a little bit early this morning, and I got a little painting going, and I got that video. So, but hey, before we do that, I want to ask you a question. How you doing? You doing good? Are you excited? Be excited about what we got going on this week, okay? On Saturday, I got my birthday stream. We're going to go ahead and stream. I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite artists. We're going to have a chit-chat with the guys about some of the best and worst gifts they've ever gotten on their birthday, some of the best and worst experiences they've ever gotten on their birthday. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you pop in for that. Then on Sunday Fun Day, we're going to have dumped cooking once again. I love this segment about dumped cooking. Try to help the bros, okay? We're going to do a Thanksgiving theme. It'll be funny. You're going to love it, okay? I'm excited about it. I love me some food, and I love cooking, and I love connecting over the food. You know, I don't know why women are so adverse to this. Don't let the women have all the fun. Don't let the men have all the fun. Everybody get in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? It gives you an opportunity to show off, to connect with people, to surprise people, and the kitchen really is the heart and the soul of the home, without a doubt. And if the kitchen's the heart and soul, that means the bathroom is the butthole. So stay out of there, okay? Don't be going in there. But, all right. So you're good. Are you stoked? You got that critical eye locked up. You got your schedule pumping. That's what we're working on, okay? We're going up, up, up. We ain't going back, people. We already breached the door, okay? We ain't going back. There ain't no turning back for us. It's like that old saying, or who was it, that Christopher Columbus or whoever it was that came over, and then they burned the ships behind them, and they said, listen, we're committed. We're going forward. There ain't no going back for us. There ain't no going back in the matrix for us. There ain't no wallowing for us. We're going to kick that motherfucking door in, and we're going on, okay? So that's what we're going to do. All right. So I'm about to get after this video real quick. We're going to do a little painting outside, and here we go. Let's get on with that right now. Okay? Go. Joe Frago, okay? Senor Joe Frago. All right.
Join us in welcoming His name is Till Mix. Ooh yeah, we partying with ghosts, 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 ghosts. They're the sexiest. Ooh yeah, partying with ghosts, 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 ghosts. Till Mix. Ooh yeah, we partying with ghosts, 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 ghosts. They're the sexiest. Ooh yeah, we partying with ghosts, 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 ghosts. Till Mix.
knocked it out the park, didn't we? Did you see those clouds out there? Those clouds was something else, weren't they? We got some good old clouds going on right now. So of course I had to paint that. You know, I got that little paint right here. How about that? How does that look? Bam, out in the desert. Little watercolor action. Oh, we gotta cue that sexy music. All right, where's that? We got the stripper painter. Oh yeah, let's get that taken off right there. Let's get that taken off. We like how that goes. This is cathartic. You know, some people put these little videos like this on the internet. And they get like hundreds of thousands of views just because they're taking the tape off. Oh. And I know why. It's because it's just fun. It feels good. It feels like it's supposed to be. It feels like it's. Look at that. How nice that is. Last one. We get it lumps. I always move the wrong way from the camera. All right. There it is. Little watercolor, that little desert scene with the clouds right across the way. Looking pretty good if I do say so myself. Now, there's one thing I wanted to share with you guys today is like, I've been making jelly. Now, I made this strawberry jelly the other day and I was like, it's pretty good. But then I got this crazy fucking idea, right? So I got the strawberry jelly right here. Look at that. Look how good that looks. That's pretty good, huh? Not too bad for my first couple tries. All right. But then what I did is I went all ham on it, okay? And I went out to my backyard and I cut some Thai chilies. You know what these are? Thai chilies, people. Cut these bad boys. All right, ground them up and I threw them all in here right here. So now this thing has a kick to it. Have you ever had jelly with a kick? I'm telling you, anything sweet goes fantastic with a kick, man. It's fantastic. You go ahead and give it a try, okay? So I can't wait to dive into that. Might have to make some biscuits. Might have to make some gravy. Might have to throw some jelly on top of it and get after it. It's the little things like that, man, that keep you excited, keep you happy, and keep you moving forward until the next big thing, until the next big thing. And then you know what happens? Then the universe conspires to give you the desires of your heart. So come on, let's get out there. Let's make sure you get the desires of your heart. Let's kick some ass and let's make that happen today. Joseph Froggo, out.